This is going to be a really quick, simple review of x and y intercepts when you're graphing lines and how to find them when you are just given the equation of a line and you don't necessarily want to graph it. So if you remember, x-intercept is the point at which a line intersects the x-axis of the coordinate plane and the y-intercept is simply the point at which a line intersects the y-axis. So hopefully you already know that. And we're going to do a quick example just to remind you, y-axis is the one that runs vertically and x-axis is the one that runs horizontally. So if we were to graph this line, right now it's in standard form, but I want to put it in slope-intercept in order to graph it. So if we put it in slope-intercept, it will become y equals, let's see, negative 1/2 x plus 2. So if we were to graph this line, I would start by going up 2 on my y-axis because this is my y-intercept, that tells me. And then I would go down 1 over 2 because of my slope. So down 1 over 2, and then I'll do that one more time, down 1 over 2, and oh, I just have found my x-intercept. If I connect those two, I will get my line. Remember that you only need 2 points to create a line. I've actually done 3. That's okay. So that's what my line would look like. My x-intercept would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And my y-intercept we just talked about would be 2. Now say you were given this same line and you didn't necessarily want to spend the time graphing it. You could actually find the x and y intercepts without graphing by using what we call the cover-up method. And I'm not really sure why there's dots here, but that doesn't matter too much. And so what this is we will actually get the same x and y intercepts that we got up here by simply solving this equation and covering up. So say I want to find the x-intercept where my equation of a line would hit the x-axis. What I would do is I would cover up the other variable. So I'd cover up my y and I would get 2x equals 8. Maybe that's why these were here, these two dots. So I get 2x equals 8, or my x-intercept, if I solve that for x, would be 4. And then I guess they had this other dot here that I just scribbled out because if you're trying to find the y-intercept, you would cover up the x's. So if I'm trying to find y, I leave the y, and if I solve that, so 4y equals 8, y-intercept would be 2. Same thing we found when we graphed it. And that's it for x and y intercepts.